everybody. Today I'm going to do a get ready with me. I've got to an appointment or two I've got to go to, and so I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and do a get ready with me this morning. I'm not going to do a lot, and I find myself lately doing less and less with my face and putting on less and less makeup and doing more and more skincare. That's kind of where I'm at right now in my life, because normally when I'm having to go somewhere, it's quick. So let me just go ahead and dive right on into this, and let's just get started. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild tinted hydrator today, and I have really enjoyed this product. I've said this before on the channel, and I've really liked and enjoyed this. So I bought another one, and I'm going to just continue to use it, and I'm going to just dot it here. This is a great little product, y'all. But, you know, our Mary Kay CC cream is also a great product, and I would be using that if I wasn't allergic to sunscreen. So I've been using this instead because so far I haven't had a real allergic reaction to it. So we'll see. This is my second tube. So far, so good. So I have to be careful, very careful what I put on my skin. My skin is by nature oily, but it's dry at times. So I have to have hydration, but I also have to have things that are kind of oil-free. So I don't know. It's funny that something that costs $5.97 actually works on my face. So when something that may cost double that or triple that or 5 times that doesn't necessarily always work as far as color is concerned. I don't have any problems with Mary Kay's foundation. It's a good foundation, but I can't find a shade that is good for me. I'm going to use the brow tint. This is like a mascara for the brow. So that's kind of been a challenge, and I hate that, but I can wear the Luminous Beige N150 pretty well, but again, it doesn't match nearly as well as this does. And I really do wish, and this is just a wish on my part, that Mary Kay would revamp their foundation line. We've got a million colors, a lot of good colors for most people. And since, you know, over 75% of the world have gold undertones to their skin, it's really good, but my skin doesn't. My skin has a red undertone. So it's kind of hard sometimes with Mary Kay to find. It's a challenge to find something that works with that red undertone. All right, so I'm going to just use a little bit of concealer right here. Just going to kind of tap that on. Not using a lot. I'm just using enough to get in underneath there. Y'all, last night I used our Hydrogel eye patches. It is an under eye treatment for your eyes that really helps with fine lines and wrinkles and tired eyes. It helps with puffiness, swelling, and things like that. And my eyes, y'all, have been really watering with, you know, the advent of spring. And that has really helped with that. So if y'all haven't tried that, I'm going to try to remember to drop a link. I've always got a link in the description box to a Mary Kay store. So check that out and see. And if I can think of it, I'll drop a link specifically to those. But you can find it just by typing in the search bar, Hydrogel eye patches. And it's a great little product, y'all. Using a little bit more concealer. There's really not much you can do for dark circles other than drink a lot more water and try to conceal them with concealer. I've had dark circles under my eyes since I was 30 years old, and it's mainly because I'm allergic to every kind of thing under the sun, and my eyes water all the time and they get puffy. So it's not bad health. Went to the doctor yesterday, and he gave me a great report, and I don't have to go back for a year. So that was excellent news. This is the Mary Kay setting powder. I'm going to use a little bit of it. Anytime I go to the doctor, I'm always glad to hear I don't have to go back for a year. That's a plus for me. I mean, I love my doctor, but I told him, I said, I would much rather run into you someplace like church or a party or something where we could just sit and talk about something not medically related. And he got a kick out of that. So, at any rate, that was good news. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find some blush in here. I've been using cream blush a lot. Today I'm going to use the powder blush just because I hadn't used it in a few days and it's feeling lonely here in its little case. I'm going to use the Shy Blush. And I use this one a lot. This is my favorite. It gives you just enough color, and it's just really pretty. It's a pretty color. It works for most everybody who wants just a little color on their cheeks. Now, I put it on a little heavier than you would have to because I like for people to see the color of it when I'm putting it on here on the channel. But I always go back in after I've done all this, and I'll either take my powder brush or my foundation brush, and I will blend it down with a little. I don't put any new powder on here. I just use what's left over, but I blend that in, and that really makes it look nice and soft when you do that. So it makes you look just like you're blushing instead of like you've got on blush. All right, now that I've done that, let's go in with, let's use Sandcastle. That's this color right here. This is a color that Mary Kay has discontinued. I don't know why, because I love this color, but nevertheless, that's the way it is with cosmetic companies. When you get new colors and new things, it's probably time to update your look. So I am going to try to use up the rest of my Sandcastle, and we'll just see how this plays out. I'm hoping they discontinued about 4 or 5 colors of eyeshadow last year, and I'm hoping that they're going to come out with a new eyeshadow, some new eyeshadow colors. I really hope that that's the case. I hope they're not paring down the line, because I won't like that because I love eyeshadow. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this, let's see, I think I've been using burnished bronze a lot here on the channel, so let's use something else. Let's use the Starry Night, which is going to be this right color right here. That's a navy blue, and it's a shimmer. Get this right here where I can get a hold of it. I'm going to use that on the outer corner of my eye. Let me get over here where I can see what I'm doing in my mirror. Let me turn it over to the scary side so that I can actually see good. Y'all, I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor. I've gotten where my glasses, I can wear a set of glasses a couple of years, and then after that, I have to get some more. I didn't go last year for new glasses because I had so much going on, and my sunglasses that I wear are about 4 years old, and it's time, because the color is kind of chipping off of them, it looks like, and it's time to get some new ones. So those of you who have insurance for such things, kudos. I do have insurance, but it only pays like $200 towards a pair of glasses, which my glasses are usually anywhere between $400 to $600, depending on which frames I choose. And my frames, I love these frames that I've gotten, but I don't know how these are going to hold up for another couple of years. So I'll probably go ahead and get new frames. And it's always a chore to have to do that, because I have to put on the frames, take a selfie, put my glasses on, and see how I look. So that's kind of a hassle to have to go through all that. Now that I've done that, I'm going to use the Shiny Penny, which is this color right here. And I'm going to go in with that Shiny Penny right down the middle of my eye, right where the two colors join, and all the way up to my brow. But I'm not using a whole lot up there at my brow bone, just the main color, and just kind of sweeping it on and going all the way up, just to give me a little bit of a shimmer in the middle of my eye, which kind of makes it look like the light is reflecting off the center of your eye. It's a little makeup trick. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab an eyeliner. And good news, our eyeliners and lip liners have been out of stock for our entire natural lives, it seems. But they are going to be in stock. They are in production right now, and they will be back in stock in late April, is what we're told. So I'm very happy about that, because I am down to my last little bit on my lip liner. So I am probably going to have to go get some lip liner somewhere, just because I'm going to be out of it. So let's use, that's the lip. I think this might be the eyeliner. Let me make sure. Hold on. I think this is the brown. Yeah, this is the brown eyeliner. So let's use this. And I'm just using little short strokes to apply this. If you have crepey eyes and you don't want to pull your eye, which I pull my eye all the time, but some people don't like to do that. Just use little short strokes. And it allows you to fill in the gaps a little bit better than trying to do a continuous line. I'm going to give it a little bit of upward tilt at the outer corner on that eye. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Now this eye I usually have to pull, just simply from the angle that I'm coming at on it from, my right eye. In some ways, it's my rogue eye, but it is easier to apply eyeliner on that eye for whatever reason. I think it's because of the angle of my arm. When I try to do this, it's a little bit more awkward to do it on this eye. So now, let me get that little speck right there. See if they look even enough. Let me go in with my Panorama mascara. Y'all, I tell you, I've been busy this week. I feel like I've been gone every day, and I'm getting ready to have to go again today and tomorrow and Sunday. And, this week has just been really much busier than I anticipated it being. And I had something that I was supposed to do on Tuesday, and I ended up canceling it because my grandson wanted to spend the night with me out of the clear blue sky, which that's fine, and I usually try to work around his schedule if either one of them wants to come. I can kind of, with the small one, with the little one, I can usually say, well, let's come, your normal day is Friday, so let's wait till Friday, and he is good about understanding it. But the big one, his schedule is so different than the little one that I usually, if he wants to come on any given week, I usually try to accommodate that if there's any way possible. Now, I don't turn my life upside down for them, but I do try to accommodate that. So we had a great time. He came, and we really enjoyed ourselves. So it's the little one's turn this time. So he'll be coming this week. This upcoming week. And I usually get them on Fridays, and I try not to get them both at the same time because there's a big age difference in the two. There's 8 years difference in age, and they struggle when they're both here at the same time. My condo is fairly small, and they just don't do real well together. And I feel like if I've got them separate, I can do more for them. Like I can take them out to eat, because that's what we always do. I let them pick. We go wherever they want to go. And I can watch the movie that they want to watch, or I can play the games that they want to play, just that one. And I can give them the attention that I can't do if my attention is divided between the two of them. That's a little bit more of a challenge for me. So we'll just kind of see how things go on with that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find, I don't know, here it is. I think this is the right one. Let's use Berry lip liner. This is the old Berry, and you know, like as I've said before, I'm trying to use up my little bits and bobs, and I still have some of this, so I am going to try to use it because I don't use this lip liner a lot, but now that, you know, we've been out of the other ones, I have been using it more. So let's try this one. And it is very rainy today and gloomy outside, and it's supposed to be warm. It's supposed to be in, you know, 70 degrees today, but it was 80 yesterday. But it's supposed to rain most of the day. I'm looking outside at the window, and it looks like it's still raining. I haven't been able to take Trixie out for a walk, which she hates that. She'll go and sit by the door, and I'm not going to walk her when it's raining this hard. And I have walked her in a drizzle, but I'm not going to walk her in this kind of rain. Had a really hard rain last night. There's Boho Plum. And I am thankful that I was able to get a walk in with her before it got, you know, before it got really started raining. I lost my train of thought there. I'm going to put another coat of mascara on today, girls. I usually put on 2 coats. I usually don't show that on camera, but I usually do go in and put in another coat. And I'm going to do that today, mainly because I feel like that my eyes are looking a little bit different than they did even this time last year. So I'm wanting to try to do some new things with my eyes and maybe wear a little bit less black eyeliner. I'm really trying hard to embrace the brown eyeliner, and I do like it. I have found that I have grown accustomed to it, and I do like it. So guys, I hope you all have a wonderful day. May the Lord be with you every step of the way. I love you guys. God bless you. Mirror off, folks. Bye-bye.